New dietary guidelines released just minutes ago could change the way that some of us eat and drink. The federal government has new advice this morning, including how much sugar and coffee you should have in your diet. The guidelines could have a big impact at a time when more than 2/3 of Americans are overweight or obese. Dr. Holly Phillips is here with the recommendations. Holly, good morning.
Good morning, Gail.
So what's a big recommendation?
Right. Well, I think the most radical changes this year really had to do with sugar intake. Now, excess sugars have always been discouraged, but this year the guidelines took it a step further, and they actually put an upper limit on how much excess sugar we should have, which is less than 10% of our daily calories. That translates into roughly 10 to 12 teaspoons of added sugars a day, which, if you put it in context, one soda or sports drink has usually more than 10 to 12 teaspoons of sugar a day. So it takes those things off the table.
And this is big because they've never gone specifically after sugar in this way.
Right, right. They have always said limit added sugar, but now they said limit it to exactly this amount or under.
I think that's fascinating because if you think about, we've known the war on sugar exists, but the idea that one can of soda or one sports drink could put you over the edge, I think that's really rings the bell for many people. What about fat?
Right. So fat here, you know, if the guidelines have a theme, it's to focus less on specific nutrients and look at sort of overall dietary patterns. So in that way, they actually got rid of two really important numbers. One was the total fat intake daily, and the other was total dietary cholesterol intake daily. They got rid of those upper limits, but they're not saying have a high-fat, high-cholesterol diet. They really want the focus to be on the bad fats, the saturated fats. Those should make up less than 10% of our daily calories. And if we do it that way and we replace the bad fats with healthy polyunsaturated fats, we will naturally take in less cholesterol and fewer total fat calories.
What did it say about coffee?
So good news for Java drinkers. They
I offer you Charlie and Nora.
There you go. I'll throw myself in that camp. They offered very strong evidence that moderate coffee consumption, 3 to 5 small cups a day, they saw no link with chronic diseases, and actually cited some evidence that coffee consumption could decrease the risk of diabetes and cardiovascular disease. Now, these are 3 to 5 small cups. We're not talking about the large mocha froca frappuccinos with the whipped cream on top and the flavoring.
Yeah, I know. Important to point that out, even though they are tasty. Yes, very much so. Dr. Holly Phillips, thank you so much.